Make this holiday season one to remember with Goldbelly, your one-stop shop for America's most iconic foods shipped nationwide. From the original turducken to the viral pie Kagan with decadent layers of Kagan pie, Goldbelly has everything to wow your guests with the click of a button. And with Black Friday around the corner, it's the perfect time to pre-order unique gifts that ship right to their door. Use promo code GIFT for 20% off your first order on goldbelly.com. The holidays have never been easier.
I love your little stuffed bird. Is that new, by the way?
Oh, thank you. Actually, no, it isn't. It just moved back in here. It was in the other room for a bit. Actually, it was on my altar shelf.
Yes.
To the left of me for a little while. It's from when I did Me and My Birdie, the musical. It was like the bird on a stick.
Yes. Oh, that's so cute. I love that.
Yeah, so, and then it's just lived here ever since. Usually when children come over, it's the one I give them to play with because it's pretty, like, low, like it's low stakes. They can chew it and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. They can chew it.
And they do.
Yes. Dogs and kids, right? Put everything in your mouth.
Yeah, just exploring the world mouth first.
Mouth first.
Like us on our seafood crawl.
Yes. Oh my God. I can't wait. Future seafood crawl.
So shall we get to this thing?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Welcome to Witchcast.
'Cause it's Witchcast.
We did it.
We did it together.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Kate.
And we are your hosts of this, the Witchcast podcast. Thanks for being here.
Yes, the Witchcast podcast. We are learning and growing, evolving witches, exploring everything under the woo-woo, esoteric, supernatural, spiritual sun.
That's right. We're exploring our witchy world mouth first.
Mouth first. I want a t-shirt that just says mouth first.
Exploring mouth first. Mouth first. I was reminded of what we were talking about today because we were talking about exploring the world. We talked about our seafood crawl, and that is relevant to today's topic.
That's right. It's summer. We're hopefully all vaccinated. We're ready to get out of the house, and what better thing to do in the summer than go on a little witchy road trip?
Yeah, we were like, where can you go that's witchy? In your car.
Yes.
In the United States of America.
Yes.
I didn't actually end up including any Canadian ones. Not because Canada doesn't have witchy magical places, but because there were just so many.
There's so many.
That I thought, let's start with the US of A and then we can expand internationally.
Exactly. So this could be a series if you like it. Let us know. Follow us on Instagram, comment, leave us a review, send us an email. We're going to explore some top witchy destinations in the US, but there's so many more. There's so many other ones in other countries. So if you want us to follow or dig deeper into a place that you live or that you want to go visit, or if you just like it and want more, let us know. And we'll do more.
Yeah, and if you absolutely hate this idea, I guess let us know. I mean,
Keep
it's
it
a little late now, but
don't say anything if you don't have anything nice to say.
Yeah, if you don't have anything nice to say, couch it with some compliments.
I mean, compliment sandwich. I mean, well, yeah, if you don't like it, there's plenty of other episodes we do that you can listen to instead. And, we get it. But
yeah, we're not like switching to a full-time witch travel show.
No. But we have talked about other witchy destinations in the past during our story episodes, especially.
Yeah, we kind of like shout out locations as we talk about them, but we don't like,
Yeah, we haven't gone we haven't purely focused on destinations like this before, and but we have joked about wanting to go on like a witchy road trip ourselves and maybe do like a little
this is a common topic for us.
Yeah.
So these are not necessarily places that we are going presently. Like we are not starting a Witchcast tour at this juncture. We just thought it would be fun to think about like some road trips around the US. Just like we chose some on the West Coast, some on the East Coast, a couple in the middle.
Yeah.
So maybe there's something near where you live that you could go do for a weekend that would be nice.
Yeah.
Or maybe like we'll use this as inspiration for a getaway whenever we end this 4th season.
I gotta say, I'm very excited about the idea of possibly hitting up some of these. We just leased a new car. I've never had a car before, being a city girl.
Baby. Yeah.
So I'm itching to hit that open road, girl. I'm like ready to put the rubber to pavement. What do they say?
put the pedal to the metal?
Yeah. Burn rubber. Yes.
Burn rubber, yeah.
Burn rubber and then pedal to the metal. Yeah. Either way, I want to get out of the house.
Hit the road.
I want to get out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just a quick recap. We're not going to talk about these, but we have already discussed Huldah the Witch's unmarked grave in Tarrytown, New York. That's episode 412. The Witch of Yazoo's grave in Mississippi in the city of Yazoo, episode 418. The Mother Shipton's cave in Knaresborough, North Yorkshire, England in episode 312. And the Mull Dyer Rock in episode 310 in Leonardtown, Maryland. So that was real quick.
Yes.
But if you're interested in learning more about those, just go back and take a listen to our past episodes.
Yeah, and if you're looking for a place near Tarrytown, New York, Yazoo, Mississippi, Knaresborough, North Yorkshire, or Leonardtown, Maryland, boy, you're already covered. So go ahead and skip backward, skip forward, do what you want to do, or just hang out. I mean,
welcome.
Maybe get like a map out and make little X's. I don't know. Whatever you want.
Not
follow
your
heart.
Yeah, exactly. If you're driving at this moment, then just bookmark for later.
Yeah. Pull over, pull out the paper map that you keep in your dashboard.
Because we all do that.
I was watching a movie. I was watching a TV show the other night where like someone hotwired a car and got in, and they were driving and they were like, well, surely there's a map in the dashboard, and they opened the dashboard and there was, and I was like, no.
No
way.
Although that is a great tip though, because what if you don't have service or your phone dies for some reason or something happens?
You definitely probably should have a paper map.
I should get a paper map.
Just in case.
Quick aside, my dad, Pat, is obsessed with maps. We used to get him map books for his birthday and Father's Day because he just loves maps. Is that like,
it's
the cutest
funny that we
boomer
don't
thing
talk
ever.
more about the fact that both of our dads are named Pat.
Oh, that's right, and they're both Irish. Aw, our Pats should meet.
Yeah, we gotta put them together in a room and see what happens.
It'll end up doing jigs or something. Like it'll implode from the amount of Irishness.
Yeah. Technically a bar builds wherever they convene. And cops start coming in.
That is a nice superpower to have. Yeah. All right. Well, shall we start our list?
Yeah,
Shall
let's
we
do
dive
this thing.
in? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we flipped a coin. Not really. Oh, also, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Matt because he was the one who inspired this idea. Partially. So thank you, Matt of the Vacant Podcast.
Thank you, Matt.
/ my fiance.
Podcaster first, fiance second.
We're a professional relationship first. All right. So first up, we got to talk about it. We have to mention it. I'm sorry, and you're welcome. It's Salem, Massachusetts. I mean, of course, you know it and you love it.
You know it, you love it. It's Salem, Mass. It's where a bunch of witches were murdered.
You're welcome. So, obviously, we know the Salem witch trials. We're not going to talk too long about this one. Just a couple places to check out because I will say one thing that I've never been, honestly, to Salem. I do want to go.
Yeah, I haven't been either.
Yeah.
I hear great. Do I hear great things? There's a tattoo shop there. I want to. No, I don't have any tattoos. I don't know why. I just.
I will go with you if you want to go get a tattoo, though.
It's a strong maybe. It's like very popular, and you'd have to put like a book way in advance. It's where Kelly Doty from Ink Master Tattoos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. She does like.
I love Ink Master.
Like gothic, new school, cartoony stuff.
We have to go. Oh my god, we have to go and get matching Witchcast tattoos.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, we'll put that one on the back burner. Salem, Massachusetts.
Yes.
Go.
Salem, Massachusetts. Okay. I think from my research at least, so even though I haven't been there, it seems like a mixed bag because it's obviously very clearly very self-aware of what it's known for. Obviously, it would probably be super fun at Halloween just because of how big they go there. But there's also a lot of touristy trap kind of, attractions. And so for real witches, people who like to practice different modes of spirituality outside of, the main, commercialized capitalist systems that we have, us witchcasters, maybe you want to avoid some of those more kind of dopey, wax museums, diorama.
Yeah, I was so gonna say the wax museum. Everywhere has a wax museum.
Yeah,
and it's like
not worth it. They're always overpriced ticket-wise, and it's not that great. Like, you're not gonna necessarily learn anything that you didn't already know. And it might not even be true facts. Like, it might not even be historically accurate. It's really just all spectacle.
Yeah, it's the 90s version of like a selfie museum, or like, the like art installations that are basically just for people to take photos of themselves.
Instagram pop-ups.
Yeah.
It's exactly that. That's such a good analogy. Quick side note though, have you watched the Disney show, what is it, Gravity Falls?
No,
okay,
I
so
haven't.
I highly recommend after you finish Naruto.
We're so close to done, and yet so far.
Well, if ever you want a break or whenever you do finish, it's on Disney Plus. It's a Disney animated series, but it's not like your typical animated series by Disney. It's more in line with kind of like Adventure Time, or like, it's like adult animation, but kids could also watch it. But it's all about this like town, Gravity Falls, in like the Pacific Northwest. That's like all the supernatural kind of stuff happens, and these two kids are visiting their great uncle, and who runs an oddity shop, like the Mystery Shack. And it's like that, where it's like tourists just come in, and he has a bunch of fake, things glued to other fake things, and he's like, look at this, pay me money and take pictures of it. That kind of stuff. But then real supernatural stuff actually happens, and it's really good. It's like 3 seasons only, so very bingeable. Highly recommend.
Nice.
Very sweet as well. Anyway, okay, so 2 things I found, though, at Salem that you could check out that are not necessarily mystery shacks. Okay, Salem Witch Museum, right? There's the main presentation, info session. It's based on actual trial documents. There's 13 life-size stage sets about the trials. However, the thing that I thought was cool is there's a whole new department branch exhibit called Witches, Evolving Perceptions, which is the second exhibit in the museum. And then a live guide in this portion will give insight into the changing perceptions of witchcraft and the reality of practicing witches today, which I thought that was pretty cool, because that's what I'm interested in, clearly.
Yeah, dope.
Yeah, like the Salem witch trials we know were really just witch hunts and, persecution of women and other, outcasts of society for no reason. I want to know more about evolving witch practices. But the history is cool. You can also check out the Salem Witch Memorial and the burying point, where you can visit the graves and tombs of people who were directly involved in the witch trials, if that's something that's interesting to you. And there's also the Salem Witch Village, where there's walking tours of that village are led by modern practicing witches who can shed light on the reality of witchcraft in the ancient and modern world. They also provide historical information, and you'll visit some of those important landmarks that were involved in the trials while discussing the origins of the stereotypes, like flying brooms, black cats, devil worship. There's also candlelit ghostly walking tours. And you can even, I guess, get a spell casting by a practicing witch. I don't know. Again, like we've always said, use your
grain of salt. Yeah.
Use your discernment tools.
Approach it as if it is for entertainment purposes only.
Exactly. And 99% will most likely be so. However, I thought it was cool that they apparently do have like actual practicing modern day witches leading these tours. I thought
it's nice that they're folding that in and just being like, I mean, it makes sense. Probably a lot of people are drawn to living around there that identify that way. Does that,
right?
I'm just making a leap here.
I think you're right. I think there are quite a few like there's probably a real witch community there, I'm assuming, and metaphysical shops and such. One more thing I wanted to mention is the Witch House. That is a historical landmark belonging to Judge Jonathan Corwin and his family up until the 1800s. It's the only structure still standing today that was directly connected to the 1692 witch trials. He was called on to investigate the claims and served on the court that was ultimately responsible for the convictions. So what a douche. In 1944, the house was threatened to be demolished, which sparked the whole reconstruction and preservation of Salem, decision. And it was restored. The house was restored and opened to the public as a museum in 1948. So you architecture nerds, I love architecture. It's a great example of 17th century architecture. And it can provide you with that visual. Maybe you feel something on the grounds, deeper insight into the events that took place, etc. Could be cool. If anything, it's a piece of history.
Indubitably.
Yeah. But I would say probably skip the Witch Dungeon Museum, the Salem Wax Museum, and the Witch History Museum. Those, from my very brief research and Googling, seemed meh.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
That's Salem in a nutshell.
In a nutshell. No, this is Salem in a nutshell. Help, help, we're in a nutshell. How did we get into this nutshell?
I love you. That's amazing.
I just stole that from Austin Powers. Straight up.
Oh, really? I didn't even remember that joke. That's very funny.
My bad. But also, I think it every time someone says in a nutshell. That's me in a nutshell. No, this is you in a nutshell. Help, help, I'm in a nutshell. What nut is even this large? Or am I small now?
Oh my god, I'm crying. It's fucking brilliant.
All right, so I'm taking the next major witchy world destination on the list, which is, of course, New Orleans. Another one that you'd think, yeah, of course, I would have thought of that on my own, but guess what? We're going to tell you about it.
Too bad.
There's all sorts of cool stuff in New Orleans. Actually, I mean, that's such an understatement, but New Orleans is a great city. I went there a few years ago and had a really great time. There are obviously a lot of like New Orleans-y exhibits and some tourist traps, definitely, in terms of like the Louisiana voodoo, as opposed to Haitian voodoo, but
right.
You know, they call it voodoo there. But
Emily's doing air quotes for those who are not seeing that.
Yeah,
as in all of you.
So there's like a voodoo museum that similarly is not supposed to be great. Like if you're actually interested in real practices,
right?
But there are some really interesting things that you can go see while in New Orleans, like the Museum of Death is supposed to be pretty cool, and the Pharmacy Museum I'm really interested in and didn't know was there, but it's the apothecary shop and home of the first licensed pharmacist in the United States. And it's 2 floors of exhibits in an 1823 Creole townhouse with an apothecary and stuff.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and they have a courtyard that you can relax in.
Nice. Lovely. From that southern heat.
And then in terms of like actual voodoo and voodoo practices, Congo Square is supposed to be a very like relevant, what's the word, I'm losing my words today.
Me too. It's okay, I get what you're saying.
Sort of like a major spot for voodoo practitioners in New Orleans, and there's the only established like actual voodoo church in New Orleans is there, and it's also a place where people still do like drum circles and spiritual ceremonies and stuff like that, and like to host cultural meetings. So that would be a really fun place to swing by if you were interested. It's just an open square in Armstrong Park in the Treme neighborhood of New Orleans. The French Quarter is also very cool. And then there's Treme is great in terms of like, you could go see some Cajun culture stuff. Less witchy, but you know, it's always nice to get out in the world. Yeah. What else was I going to say? Oh, the LaLaurie House. Okay, so totally opposite side of the witch spectrum. But if you're looking for something spooky to do, you might remember the story of Delphine LaLaurie from when we've talked about it, and also from American Horror Story Coven.
Yes,
is
Coven.
That right?
Yeah, Kathy Bates played her.
Yeah, Kathy Bates played her. That's right. I mean, it's a very like, I don't know. I feel like the negative vibes are too much for me to go in there.
No.
But if you were the kind of person that is drawn to that, it is a very horrible place. Yes. And it is open to the public. So there's that.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, no thank you for me. But yeah, the Historic Voodoo Museum, they say, is a skip, but there are tons of actual, like, if you are a person who actually practices that stuff, there are tons of voodoo and vodou shops, like, throughout New Orleans, like, with the real Creole and Haitian communities that are there, that, like, if you wanted to grab some supplies or, like, talk to somebody, you know, again, but respectfully, and only if you're, you know, a part of that culture. Maybe don't just be, you know.
Yeah.
You listen to Witchcast. You know what to not do.
Yeah. Do your research. Be respectful. Appreciation, not appropriation.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Disclaimer.
But yeah, a very cool place with a lot of, like, also spooky other things too. The Garden District is an interesting place to to go. The cemeteries there are big for like, so the cemeteries in New Orleans, if you don't know, they have to bury people above ground in like the what are these called, like mausoleum type things. And so those are some famous locations in terms of like being in movies and that kind of thing. It's an interview with a vampire, but it's also like an interesting spot, and it's, you know, I mean, it's a place where some of the like cultures and religions around there like do ceremonies and that kind of thing, but it's also like an interesting thing to go visit if you're a cemetery kind of person. The reason being that the kind of ground in New Orleans, it lifts the body back up, so if you try to bury someone, they won't stay buried, so you have to bury them above ground. So all the cemeteries are like above ground mausoleum things. It's an interesting spot, something to consider.
Yeah, well, isn't that what they say too with global warming, is that it's very much in danger, and that's why they have also, they're so susceptible to natural disasters, hurricanes, flooding.
Yeah, because they're below sea level or something like that.
They're either at it or below it. Yeah, because they're in danger of sinking into the ocean. So go visit it while you can.
Yeah, go give New Orleans your money and, you know.
Exactly.
Have a nice time while it's there.
Yeah.
And hope for the best. Maybe we can build some sort of floating city.
Ooh. I mean, did you see that floating park in New York that they just built off the Hudson?
I did. I don't know why they fucking spent a bunch of money on that. But
Yeah, millions and millions of dollars on that park. And I drove past it the other day, and it's packed with people. But
naturally.
Hey, if billionaires want to donate money to build floating cities and floating parks, then okay, fine.
Great. Yeah.
Whatever.
I guess that's fine then.
Yeah. Anything else?
Okay, do you have another place?
Oh yeah, I do. I was going to ask if you had anything else to share about New Orleans. I mean, there's so much. We can go more.
I mean, there's so much. Go to New
Definitely.
Orleans anyway.
Yeah,
Even just for like having a nice time. It's such a cool city, and there's so much good food.
I was gonna say the food alone is
and like the live music is
my
like
God.
it's a very like wonderful place.
Yeah.
And beautiful.
You'll love it. New Orleans.
There are tons of like great parks. Oh, there is one more. The Audubon Zoo is there, which is a not-for-profit zoo that includes like Louisiana swamp and stuff. Is in the upper part of New Orleans, the city. And I would recommend that as like a witchy, you know, getaway.
Yeah, commune
like,
with nature.
Get out into nature, baby.
Oh, the swamplands. Yeah, absolutely. That's
just wear your bug spray and your sunscreen.
Yeah. Okay, moving on down to let's say you're in New Orleans and you're like, I want to keep this road trip going. You can head to Tampa Bay, Florida. That's not too long of a drive, right?
Wow, Florida.
Still in the southeast. Okay, so Florida, Tampa Bay, you know it for football and I don't know, the amazing Cuban sandwiches. But one place that you should definitely check out is the historical district of Ybor City, which is famous for being a town born solely from the cigar industry and almost entirely populated and successfully operated by immigrants. From what I could tell in my very brief research, it looks like it was a really affluent, successful town coming up through the decades, and wages were good, work was good. So there's a ton of history there. There's a lot of remnants and shops and people who still practice Afro-Cuban Santeria. So if, again, like Emily was saying, if you are part of that culture, if you practice that, definitely a place to check out. Obviously be respectful, but definitely a great place to go. Get a Cuban sandwich, check out some of the metaphysical shops, some of the Santeria shops,
I love that.
Another thing you can check out near Tampa is the Ghost Tour in St. Petersburg. I'll link all this will be in our website, by the way. And I also will list a top 10 list of the best and worst metaphysical stores in Tampa Bay to check out. But there's a pretty big witchy population in that area. So definitely, if you're nearby, check it out.
Interesting. I didn't know that about Tampa Bay.
I know,
I would
right?
Never have known, and now I know it.
I only think of football when I think of Tampa, but yeah.
Yeah, and how they're currently somehow beating the Montreal Canadiens for the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Oh yeah, we're recording this before the game 4, so I don't know how this comes out. But either they swept us, or we still have a shot.
Yeah.
Or we had a shot, and then we've already now since lost, depending on what happens.
It is crazy, though, that a Florida team beating a Montreal team
It's
in hockey.
Fucked up, man.
No, when
It's
I heard
fucked
about
up.
that, I was like, wait, really? But no, Tampa Bay's been doing really well, I guess.
Yeah, they won the Stanley Cup last year. It's stupid. Why
Isn't
why
also their
does Tampa
football
Bay
team
get a
doing
good-
great? Like,
Yeah.
all their sports are doing fantastic
It's
right
very
now.
frustrating.
Yeah.
Shouldn't Florida be being punished for being Florida all this past year and a half?
Yeah. Well.
Anyway, so my number 2 location is the House of Death in New York City.
Ooh.
Maybe you're heading to New York City. Maybe you want to see the Witchcast girls
I know.
live in person. We don't have any shows coming up, but maybe we will by the time you get here. Let us know.
Yeah. Let us know if you're in town.
Maybe you're already here. Maybe you live here. Maybe you're one of our friends. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Anyway, here's a witchy spot for you. It's called the House of Death. And it's 14 West 10th Street. And I had no idea that this existed
Yeah, me
until
neither.
today. But apparently, 14 West 10th Street is a Greek revival home built during the late 1850s that is haunted, supposedly, by 22 different ghosts, including Mark Twain.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
The Mark
people
Twain.
say people as early as the 1930s reported seeing Mark Twain's ghost.
Wow.
Mark Twain lived there briefly, like in 1900 to 1901. He stayed with like friends that lived there, but I guess he really liked it there. And then, so yeah, as early as the 1930s, a mother and daughter said that they encountered him sitting near a window. And then he disappeared. I don't know. But, like, people have been reporting ghost sightings there, throughout the last, like, 100 years. And, unfortunately and tragically, a real murder did happen there where a man named Joel Steinberg murdered his illegally adopted quote-unquote daughter, which is an interesting way for that news story to have put it, and pretty disturbing. But so, in the 1980s, this guy Joel Steinberg murdered a 6-year-old girl, not his daughter, but sort of his daughter, but not his daughter. And also another baby was like being abused there, but survived and was taken away. But anyway, so that's pretty dark. But so here are some other things that have happened in the house. An actress named Jan Bryant Bartell moved into the top floor apartment, the former servants' quarters, in the 1970s or 1960s, 70s. And she said that she almost immediately began feeling a presence she described as a monstrous moving shadow. And she ended up writing a book about it called Spindrift, Spray from a Psychic Sea, which was released in 1974.
Love that title.
And paranormal investigators, I know, yeah, I had to include that.
So good.
And then over the years since then, paranormal investigators have come in and they've said that they've sensed the presence of a lady in white, a young child, and a gray cat.
There's a lot of
Presumably
ghosts.
the ghost of a gray cat and not just a gray cat.
But who can say, really? Cats exist sometimes in the liminal space.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Both present and not present cat.
The Schrodinger's cat. We could.
Yeah, exactly. A Schrodinger's cat haunts the building.
I love it.
But yeah,
I can't
you can
believe this is in our hood, and I never
I
knew
know.
this.
Actually, when I saw the outside, there's a little, there's like a plaque on it that says that Mark Twain lived there, and I was like, oh, I think I have walked by that house, and I just didn't like think about it very much. But yeah, people say they've seen Mark Twain decked in a white suit on the first floor and near the staircase.
I have absolutely walked by this like a million times. I'm sure of it because I used to live in this neighborhood. That's crazy. Can you visit it?
So you can walk by it. I don't think you can go inside. I think it's still
Owned by
apartments.
people. Yeah, people
Yeah,
live
like
there.
it's just people just live there.
I mean,
This
hey,
is crazy,
real
'cause,
estate
like-
is.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's
This
a-
actually could have us answering the hypothetical question that my husband Dan loves to ask, which is how haunted would a house have to be and how low would the rent have to be? He's always asking hypotheticals like, okay, let's say you can have free rent for like a year, but the house is super haunted. Would you take it? What if your rent was like $1,000 for an incredible apartment, but it was pretty haunted? Like where's your line?
I love that Dan likes to ask that. That is so funny.
Yeah. We talk about it a lot because it's like, I mean, rent is a burden. How haunted are you willing to go?
Word. Dude, also, I mean, like 14th West 10th 14 West 10th Street is like prime New York real estate.
That
I would
is
live
a
there
good
for free
ass
for a year.
location. Yeah.
Being that haunted, I don't care.
Even in the presence of a monstrous moving shadow.
I mean, if it's not bothering me, you know, I'll like just tell it like, hey, I know this is your space. I'm just visiting. Let's just mind our own business. And
yeah, I feel like the sad part is that like having ghosts in it might be a selling point. Like
I'm
it might
sure.
actually be more expensive to live there than the
Right,
place next door because you might get to see Mark Twain.
exactly. And it's been long enough since the murder that it doesn't matter anymore in New York size. I feel like New York, like,
yeah.
every building has had a murder in it at some point in New York.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you were gonna try and avoid places where people had died, you would have to just leave.
Yeah.
Like,
Just like there's nothing.
There's so many people per square foot.
Yeah. There's nothing for
Or-
you here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love that. We have to go walk by it.
Yeah, that's an easy one. We can just like go. There's a coffee shop near there. I like. We can like go get coffee and walk by and be like, "Yep, there it is." We'll take a picture if we ever go.
Yes. Oh, we definitely should. And actually, I was just gonna look. Okay, it's also just up the street at 14th Street is home to two of my favorite metaphysical shops.
Ooh, that's right. That's right where
God,
it's been so
bad.
long.
Namaste.
Yeah.
Yeah, just up the street. Okay, wait
That's
a second.
right.
This is so crazy. 5th Avenue and 6th Avenue. Yes, I have walked by this a million times. I used to
Right,
babysit
yeah.
down the street from this place. That's so crazy.
I know.
That's
I was
nuts.
like, it's right there. Who knew?
Who knew? Who knew? All right, well, now let's jet over to the West Coast. My next place is just a quick plane ride away is in San Jose and San Francisco, California. So in San Francisco, there is the Queen Anne Hotel. That was built in 1980. And by the way, there's a huge witch community, as you know, I'm sure, in San Francisco, and throughout California, really.
Yeah.
So there's
started
a lot
by
of stuff.
3 sisters in a house. Wait.
Are you talking about Charmed?
I am. I was talking about Charmed.
And then revived again just a few years ago. Okay, but anyway, so there's a lot of stuff to check out in San Francisco. One thing I will mention is the Queen Anne Hotel. So that was built in 1980. It's not that old, but it was originally one of the most exclusive girls' boarding schools in the San Francisco area. The headmistress of the school, Miss Mary Lake, allegedly had an affair with James Slippery Jim Fair, the senator who funded the building of this Victorian mansion. Poor girl, she denied the rumors, didn't do her much good. Local newspaper published an article titled Cupid and Mr. Fair, and the nasty rumors about the affair continued circulating until her death, which sucks. The Queen Anne Hotel has had many owners since then, from brothel owners to church caretakers to mysterious secret societies. However, there is rumors that Mary Lake now haunts the hotel in room 410, the Mary Lake Suite. So even though she died she was buried more than 3,000 miles away, people believe that she is still attached to this building. So they say that she haunts the room, however, is very friendly. And often takes care of the hotel's guests, unpacks suitcases, tucks guests in, sings to them while they fall asleep. Sweet? Question mark?
I don't know if I would.
You don't want a ghost
necessarily want
to tuck you in at night?
Yeah, and sing me to sleep. There's
Yeah.
no way I'd fall asleep.
Yeah. Once a resident of room 410 even woke up to find themselves on the floor with their bedding tucked neatly around them.
What?
So, yeah. Apparently, there's also ghosts of the secret societies that once owned this building. And they're not limited to just room 410. Guests report feeling cold spots in the hallways, seeing strange reflections in the mirrors all around the hotel. And rumors believe that the hotel once housed meetings of a secret society that had something to do with astrology or paranormal. I don't know. Again, this is all like speculation. However, if you like ghosts and haunted spots, could be a place to check out while you're there.
Yeah, or a place to avoid if you, like me, think that sounds terrifying.
Exactly.
Oh, I shouldn't stay at the Queen Anne Hotel.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
Yeah. Maybe then don't go there. In San Jose, there's the Winchester Mystery House, which I'll link to because there's a lot of history to this. And I actually would love to do a deeper dive into the Winchester House because it's fascinating to me. But it's a mansion in San Jose, California that was once the personal residence of Sarah Winchester, the widow of the firearms magnate William Wirt Winchester of the Winchester firearms, the guns. So it's at 525 South Winchester Boulevard. It's a Queen Anne style Victorian mansion. It is renowned for its size and very curious architecture. And there's no master building plan. So the whole idea is that while it was being constructed, Sarah Winchester, I think this was after her husband died, like she was a widow. She kind of went, let's say, quote unquote crazy, and kept adding on to the house. This. Like she would make the architects and the constructors build secret rooms, stairs to nowhere, like different entryways. It was just like a maze house that she continued having them built upon. And there's no main plan, so it's truly a maze, apparently. And it has been designated a California historical landmark. And now it's privately owned and a tourist attraction, so you can go visit it, which I think is really cool. Since it was constructed in 1886, though, the property and the mansion are claimed to be haunted by the ghosts of those killed by the Winchester rifles, which I would guess is probably a lot of ghosts.
Yeah, I can understand why she would be like, I don't know. The way I heard it told one time was that she was like trying to like run from something, so she was like just expanding and expanding to like have like to like avoid whatever it was she thought was coming for her. And yeah, I mean, I think I would be pretty nervous if like if I were the surviving widow of the person who like created
killing machines.
Created a lot of death in this country.
Exactly. So it was proceeded around the clock up without interruption up until Sarah's death on September 5th, 1922. So at that time, work immediately ceased. However, I have also heard that there's rumors that the house changes, like at time because there's no master plan, because it's so convoluted in its construction. Like there's been reports that like new rooms open up or new passageways get seen. Like it's kind of I've again like just briefly researched. I'd love to do a bigger dive into this, but apparently like that people have reportedly claimed that things change a lot in the house, and it's weird.
Interesting.
It's weird.
Very spooky.
Yeah. So I would, if you're in San Jose, definitely check out the Winchester house. That sounds so cool.
You gotta go get that.
Yeah. I love the idea of secret passageways.
So I have one that's in California too, but it's further north. So it's in Landers, California, above Joshua Tree National Park.
Okay.
And it's like out in the deserty kind of bit. And I saw it on Anthony Bourdain one time and have become like slightly obsessed with it in terms of just like being glad that it's out there and kind of wanting to go. Yeah. And it's in Landers, California. It's called the Integratron. And it's like a sound bath thing, but it's like it was built by either someone who was out of their mind or someone who was a genius. There's some insane shit that goes on there. But it's like a guy named George Van Tassel, who was alive from 1910 to 1978, he created this thing based on the design of Moses' tabernacle, the writings of Nikola Tesla, and telepathic directions from extraterrestrials.
Wow.
And they call it the fusion of art, science, and magic. And it's like, it's a one-of-a-kind 38-foot high, 55 diameter, all wood dome. And like they use it for like sound baths and stuff.
Cool.
And it's so in like apparently, I don't know what the deal is with this, but they say that it was built on an intersection of powerful geomagnetic forces that focused by the unique geometry of the building concentrate and amplify the Earth's magnetic field inside, and magnetometers or whatever that's called, read a spike in the Earth's magnetic field in the center of the Integratron. Oh
my god.
It's like, it's bananas.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's on the National Register of Historic Places in the by the National Park Service. And it's been, for the last 30 years, privately owned by three sisters who who have like restored it and like done maintenance and stuff. But it's what it's known for is its like unique acoustic properties. and they do like sound baths in there. But it's like you have to go watch a video and like look at pictures of this place because it is bananas.
Oh my god.
But also like I'm so interested.
Can
in
we
it.
please go? I really want to go check
Yeah,
that out. I love sound baths.
Yeah, and also the fact that the guy, so it was made in around 1954, and the guy was like, I hear from aliens that I have to put a space that looks like this right here, and it's like, and like magnets spike in it, and like the sound is a unique like acoustic thing, and like it's so crazy.
I love that.
There's a lot of other interesting things about it, but that's the brief overview, and that is one that I would love to go to one day. Anyway, so that's in Landers, California.
I love it. Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We're going.
We're going. Okay, my next place, just a little quick plane ride to Arizona, and this will be a quick mention. Would love to go, again, deeper into this, but have to mention Sedona, Arizona. Obviously, also maybe take a quick sojourn, take in the beauty that is the Grand Canyon. I've never seen it and really, really, really want to. But it is, if you love witches, I'm sorry, if you love crystals, if you love crystals and witches, and
if you love witches, go get some crystals for them.
Go get some crystals from them. It is the place, apparently, to go shopping for crystals in the U.S. Like, there's so many crystal shops. There are so many new age shops, metaphysical shops. There's a big witchy community. I joke that, like, when we go, I'm going to bring a whole empty suitcase just for my crystals.
That every time we talk about crystals, I think of that meme you found of the otter just putting like a giant rock in his mouth, like oh.
Yes, that is exactly how I feel with my crystals.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. So I will just link in our website to an article. Vogue did a whole listicle of the top places to go visit and shop from in Sedona for crystals and metaphysical goods and services. So check that out. But yeah, definitely go check out Sedona. Get all the crystals. Hang out with the hippies. It's apparently super cool.
What a witchy retreat that would be.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds lovely.
I know. I love it. I love the idea of like also that's like let's just retire and like open a shop and sell turquoise beads and like
right, yeah,
wear flip flops.
Yeah, I'm so all about that. I just want to like live on like I don't know if this is even true, but like there's every time I see footage of like New Mexico and Arizona, it's just like wouldn't it be cool to just like live on a ranch and stare out at like the empty like mountains and like cactuses and shit. I don't even know. I guess it's sequoias there or something. But like, you know, just like just in nature. Just it like be small in the world and
that would be
sell
so
some beads
nice.
On the streets sometimes.
Yeah, why not? I love that.
Or like make like watercolor paintings of like maybe not the best watercolor paintings, just like pretty good, and just like set up a little shop and frame them and be like $75.
And I would buy that. I'm totally that kind of tourist. It's like, oh, I'm going to support a local artist.
Yeah. So I'd prey on people like you, I guess.
Yeah.
Speaking of places that it's good to be a witch and a shopping witch, Portland, Oregon. People say great place to be a magic person. This is one. So Portland has a block apparently called the Mystic District. Let me try saying that again. So Portland has a block called the Mystic District. It's actually just 3 stores in a row that are mystical, but they have a bunch of other things throughout Portland, Oregon. This is it's so outside of even like they do, you know, I mean everyone does Halloween and stuff, but Portland has like a tarot themed bar. Ooh, which I would love to go to.
Yes.
They have an annual, what's it called? Like witches paddle. What I'm looking for the right name because that sounds wrong. No, annual witch paddle. It's like hundreds of it started with like just witches, but I think now it's just like people generally, but they put on like pointy hats and paddleboard down the river.
Oh my gosh.
In Portland. And then they have Portland Psychic School, Portland School of Astrology, and then some places that they recommended. I don't know. I feel like it's weird to like list out the actual stores because I haven't been to them. But like there's a lot of like bookstores. There's There's a place called Moonshadow that is apparently Portland's oldest pagan resource. I don't actually know anything about this place, so grain of salt, grain of salt. It might be great. I don't know. I haven't been there. There's a place that sells artisan brooms. And then the Mystic District is like 3 in a row that has brown bear herbs, Sugar Mountain Vintage, and sea grape soap. And the soap place provides a free event space for something called Sacred Lattice, which is a witch school for Portlanders of color, which I thought was really neat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I thought that all of those things
We gotta go. I've never been
great.
to Portland either. I really want to
Me
visit.
neither. Yeah, we gotta go.
Keep Portland weird.
Yeah. First of all, we have to go keep Portland weird. Second of all, I really want a cocktail at that tarot bar. I don't even care if the cocktails are good. I just need to be there for a minute. You know.
I really hope they name them after different tarot cards.
I sure hope so.
Yeah. That would be a missed opportunity if they didn't.
There would be, yeah. Otherwise, what would it be, like decks?
Maybe.
I suppose that could work.
I love it. Portland on the list. My last one for today, and again, like we said, we'll talk about many more in the future if you want. Adams, Tennessee, where you can visit the Bell Witch Cave. Now, I'll link to this in our website, but disclaimer, as of right now, according to their website, they are closed because of COVID. I'm assuming they'll probably open up soon, though. So hopefully they will, and you can go check it out if you're nearby or wanting to take a road trip. But quick top line story about the Bell Witch. As the tale goes, and there's, of course, as you know, with all of our stories, many different versions of this tale, of any folklore when it comes to legends of witches. In the summer of 1817, a witch began to terrorize the Bell family on their Tennessee farm. She kept them up late at night with strange, eerie noises. She apparently violently beat some of the members of the family and eventually poisoned and killed its patriarch, John Bell. Is it wrong that I wonder if he deserved it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know this story. I just automatically tend to side with the witch. But the disturbed spirit had a particular vengeance for Betsy Bell, John Bell's daughter, and tormented the girl in the most heinous ways until she agreed to end her engagement. According to legends, the stories of the Bell Witch's wrath became so widespread that even future President Andrew Jackson was scared off the property after paying a visit to investigate the mysterious disturbances that the family suffered from.
See, now that makes me think that the witch might be good because Andrew Jackson sucked.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
If she was like a bad witch, wouldn't she want to hang out with him?
Exactly, right?
Or is that not how it works? Is the enemy of my enemy my friend?
It's complicated. I guess it depends on the situation. I mean, as we've discussed, I think any of these kind of legends, folklores are all written from the perspective usually of the patriarchy. So it's always really hard to tell. And they're all mostly rumors and like falsehoods and gossip.
Yeah, like a lot of it is just people being like, I saw a scary woman. She was single and wanted to vote. Like,
witch!
What?
Yeah. Burn her. Yeah. So
yeah, I saw a goat in the woods. I'm pretty sure I'm being haunted. All right.
It was women. But apparently it is now a tourist attraction. You can go check it out when it does reopen. And many who have explored the cave have reported strange phenomena. And it's widely considered one of the scariest places on the most famous haunted farm in the U.S. So if you're into spooky stuff like that, or you want to just check it out once it reopens.
Yeah, if you're in Tennessee and like, I got to go do something different.
Yeah.
There's one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then, okay, the last one I have is also like a middle of the country one. I thought it was only fair to not just do coasts.
Yes.
Like,
we're not coastal elite.
Yeah. We're not jerks. We know there's a middle bit. So I've always thought it would be cool to like have a list of all the places that people like in small towns are like, that's the haunted house down there. You know, like that the teens go to.
Such a good list to have.
Yeah. So this is like a building that like teens go to basically in Indiana. It's Utica, Indiana. It's called the Witch's Castle, and there's a debate over how haunted it really is, but it's like a wooden, or no, not wooden, the opposite of wooden. It's a stone building in the middle of the woods that like apparently was probably built as a chapel, and then like a teenage boy, I think, went nuts and burned it down or something. I mean, nuts is a strong... We don't know what was going on with him.
Right.
So high schoolers have always thought that, like, it was creepy, and so they go there and stuff. And also, it was a part of, like, one real murder story, but it wasn't... The person wasn't murdered there. They were just brought there briefly before being brought out, probably because local teens thought it was a spooky spot, and it was local teens that did the murder.
Wow.
But it's like it's just like a creepy little place in the woods that's just like a stone chapel that's like all burnt down and stuff, and that they call the Witch's Castle. And it's there's a paranormal investigator, or a medium, I guess, who has been there and said that she believes that it's haunted by a woman dressed in old-fashioned attire. I don't know. It's a neat story. I'll share the news story about it that gives both sides pretty equally and we'll put it up on the website. But so a lot of people think it's haunted. A lot of people are like, it's, oh sure, so one guy hung himself maybe. Like, but who's to say how spooky it is? But everybody agrees that it's actually really pretty land, and that they should do something with it. Whether or not it's haunted, maybe someone should, like, clean it up a little.
Yeah, make some money off of that.
Yeah. Just read the story. This one's kind of like a small one. But if you were in Indiana and were like, please, I just want somewhere spooky to go.
This is the place for you.
Why not Witch's Castle in Utica?
Love it. That's so cool. Had no idea that existed.
Yeah, well, I feel like I still haven't really explained much about it, but you get the idea. We'll put it up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like I said, we're going to link to everything, this whole list on our website at witchcastpodcast.com, and so you can check them out and learn more. And then if you like this, if you have any suggestions of places we should cover, or if you want to hear more, we can do another episode in the future and cover more places to visit.
Yeah. And if you're from Utica, Indiana, and you want to fill out the story a little, that'd be great.
Ooh, yes. Please email us at witchcastpodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear your stories of your haunted places near you, or your witchy places near you.
Yeah, wherever you are, we want to know about your spots.
Yeah, that'd be so fun.
There's a house in Halifax that people always called the Witch's House, because there was a rumor that there's like one dark window, and everyone said that every time they've replaced the window, it just went dark again. Weird. And it was believed that like a witch had lived there and stuff. But I honestly don't know. I feel like that was just like childhood stuff.
Yeah. I love how that's always the first thing we always go to is like, oh, a witch lives there. It's a witch. It's like never a creepy pedophilic old man, or like
never the ghost of an angry man or like a creep.
It's a single older woman. She's evil.
She learned to read before that was good.
She doesn't have a man to keep her in line. She's a witch. Yeah.
A witch. Yeah.
Interesting. Well,
but yeah, we'd love to hear more of your stuff, and then here's some places you can drive.
There's so many more too.
Cool shit. Yeah, and oh my god, we have such a long
barely
list.
Scratched the surface. Yeah, we have a big list. So if you like it, let us know. We'll keep going.
Yeah. Not immediately. We have a couple other things coming down the pike in the next few weeks.
Get excited. Oh, also, this is episode 420. What's up?
What's up?
Where my smokers at?
Yeah.
We have more stuff coming, and then we'll take a little break, and then we'll be back. We're keeping chugging along. Yeah. Wanted to also thank you to Slevik. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your username right, but someone gave us a really wonderful review on Apple Podcast just recently, and thank you to our past reviewers. Really appreciate it.
Did you see that Slevik also commented on our Instagram?
No, they did?
Yeah. Gotta go give them a little heart.
Okay, I'm gonna go give them a little heart right now.
Yeah, but yeah, we love that shit. Keep hanging around,
nice.
Friends.
It's so nice.
Thanks for being here. Yeah, thank you to everyone, and especially those of you who say nice things to us.
It means a lot.
It really does.
It means so much.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to draw an oracle card today.
Yeah.
From my Druid Animal Oracle deck. You know it. Yes. You love it. That's what I keep saying all episode. You know it. You love it. It's the Druid Animal Oracle deck by Philip and Stephanie Cargome. Illustrated by Bill Worthington.
Dope.
I'm gonna just do a quick shuffle.
We the best music. DJ Khaled. Sorry. I don't know why that was in my mind.
I love it. Oh my gosh. DJ Khaled. And cutting. We have the horse. Ooh, we never heard that one before.
No.
And I technically opened it reversed. So let's see what the horse has to say.
Ooh. We're horse girls today, baby.
Oh yeah, horse girls. I was never a horse girl. Horses are cool.
Neither.
I think they're awesome. I just was never super.
Yeah, I haven't been exposed to them a lot, you know?
Yeah, I never had an
I'm not
opportunity.
anti-horse, but it's not like haven't spent time.
Okay, here's my one I love this deck. Highly recommend y'all get it. It's beautiful art. I love the messaging. Their book is not in any specific order. So it's very hard to find. It's not in alphabetical order. It's not.
Oh, weird.
It's not even by like the druid name. It's just random to me. So that's the one.
That is unfortunate, yeah.
Okay, so Emily, they say horse is pronounced ech, E-C-H, ech, etch, ech. Keywords, the goddess, the land, and travel. Meaning the spirit of ech calls us to journey, to travel.
Oh, probably like yach.
Yeah. This may manifest itself as a desire to travel in the physical world. Oh my god, wait, this is a travel card. That's so wild.
I'm here just like, yeah.
Or we may be drawn to voyaging in the inner realms. She brings us energy and speed and connects us to the power of both the land and the sun. The horse goddess is the patroness of the complete life cycle of birth, death, and afterlife and rebirth. By working with the spirit, we will grow to feel comfortable with every aspect of the life cycle, knowing that the goddess protects us and guides us through each of its stages. However, I did draw it reverse, and the reverse meaning means that the horse may be asking us to look at the root of our restlessness. Oh, come on.
Fuck off, horse. Just kidding. Thank you for your guidance.
Thank you. If we have difficulty settling down, staying in one place, or completing tasks, it may be that we have not fully accepted the flow of the life cycle and our part within it. Attuning to the spirit of the horse may help us to connect with our sense of place in the world, with the spirit of the land beneath us and the sky above us. Well, gosh.
Gee.
Golly. That is appropriate. That isn't
all right, ya horse.
All right, ya horse. No, that's actually really lovely.
Yeah, that's good
thing to think about.
Yeah, a lot to consider there. A lot to digest.
I'm gonna dwell on it for about 2 minutes before I open my phone.
So do we attune with the horse by going to Sedona and taking a horse ride there?
I would say yes. Let's vote yes. But on the plane ride, let's think about why we feel drawn to move.
Yeah. On our way there, we'll totally spend some time reflecting on why we had to go.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's because we've been trapped in our homes for the last year and a half. I don't know. Just a wild guess.
Just spitballing here.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that'll do it for this week. Anything else you want to share, Em, with our family, with our Witchcasters?
Only that you can follow us on Instagram at Witchcast Podcast. You can email us at witchcastpodcast@gmail.com, and you can check us out on the internet at witchcastpodcast.com.
Yes. Like we said, hit us up. Let us know how you're feeling. We love to hear from you.
Oh, we love a little review. Oh, we text each other at like 1 a.m. about that shit. If you leave us a review at 12:30, like after midnight, know that we are already talking about it before you fall asleep.
Yeah, exactly. We are with you. We love it. It means a lot. We love what we do, and so we really appreciate that you like it too.
Yeah.
And I guess until next time.
Hex yeah!
'Cause it's Witchcast.
Hex yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, you can just magic editing. Woo 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 woo. Okay. I'm gonna stop.